Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry with Simpler Trading, and as we get into the free video, I wanted to bring you some work that I've been doing here in ITB and some of the thoughts around the move that's going to be coming over the course of the next 3 to 6 months. Now, what I want to compare this to is the run that we saw back here kind of in the end of last year, the beginning of this, where when you have this move up into the high made in October, this was 60.87. At the time, that was the high for this product, right? Then you pull back, you begin this phase of consolidation that is defined by the squeeze. This is one of my favorite directional signals because you're working to identify moments in time where we are consolidating, and then when we get out of that consolidation, assuming a directional move. So we come up and make this new lifetime high, form the squeeze, and then really get going here off of the would have been the first week in March. So what I want to do here in Thinkorswim is just grab my trend line drawing tool, take that what was the old lifetime high, and then just move it forward in time. I'm not really looking at this for any type of a trend, despite using the trend line tool. What I'm looking at is movement in days, or we can quote it in 21 trading bars. So roughly about 21 weeks. You see how if you don't click the second time, it will give you that context menu. But it's just to say you've made the new lifetime high, consolidate, and basically are able to pick it up at exactly the same price 21 weeks later. So I'm going to try and take that idea, combined with what is the current squeeze, redraw, not as a channel, but as a duplicate, and move that to this level. Do you see how we're now just repeating that way of thinking, of saying, if it took those 21 weeks from this old high, consolidates, and then makes its next run, what's to say that we won't do something similar here? So not making note of the 78.61 in price, but making note that, more so once we get to the end of this month, that may be the time for this to start catching a bid if it's going to reflect the pattern we saw before. And I think that it very well may, because of what you are seeing off of this weekly squeeze and its similarity to this back here. And as you continue to try to follow trending products in a trending way, I believe the next couple of weeks will be important to make note of for that. So, like I said, kind of diving into that weekly chart and some analysis that I think will serve you well as you get through the next several months of trading. Some of the components inside of this, you can see Home Depot, also what I think will be a very promising squeeze. And then you look at its companion stock with Lowe's. It's actually trying to see that signal fire. We can confirm it on Friday's close. And this too should be beneficial for a push up above 215 and then on into its primary extensions. So these are 3 names, kind of the tide and then the boats that I'm going to be looking at inside of that. And I hope you find it a helpful addition to your trading as we get into the first quarter of 2022. Hey traders, this is Henry with Simpler Trading. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, be sure to like and comment down in the section below. And if you'd like to be notified, click the little bell icon to stay on top of when these videos are published in the future. If you'd like to see us trade our own money in real time, be sure to visit simplertrading.com on more details about joining our chat room. Good trading, and we'll see you at the next video.